shoots a web any size.
Catches bad guys just like flies. Hey, here
look
comes the Spider-Man.
Welcome to another episode of Toy Pizza.
A jaunty tune, to be sure.
We've got the Web Slinger.
It's finally time. We're going to break down some of the best footnotes in action figures for the Webbed Wonder. Is that a thing he's called? Webbed Wonder?
Good.
Totally made that up. Lots to cover when it comes to Spider-Man, but very first, for people who are into retro figures,
Classic Mego style.
Diamond Select Toys have been doing these re-releases of the Megos. Not only does it come with this sort of classic look and accessories, but it also has two outfits. So you can have a civilian version, you can have a more updated style of Mego, and they got the Webhead. He's there. You can get him. $70, Diamond Select Toys, you're good to go.
Yeah, so Diamond Select was kind enough to send us the Captain America.
Hi, Zach.
And he's definitely worth mentioning because Marvel has announced that Spider-Man is coming back, and his first appearance is going to be
Saved by the Bell reunion.
That's right. Oh.
Not. They're telling me no.
So he is going to make his appearance in Civil War, and Marvel is, making a lot of noise because we're just happy to see Spider-Man returning to the rightful owner, quote unquote.
Sure, and I think they're going to do it right too because they're dead set on casting a teenager to play him, which is a radical idea because we've had 35-year-old men playing Peter Parker. Not that I actually like Andrew Garfield.
I did, yeah.
He had the right body type. We have all these handsome white superheroes in the Marvel films. It's time to get a handsome white teenager.
Yeah, I love handsome white teenager.
As long as we keep everybody male and white, I'm there.
So thank you, Diamond Select Toys, for sending us Captain America. But before we jump into some of our favorite collectibles, what better time to have Spider-Man toys but than the 90s, right?
Well, really, Toy Biz put them on the map in a big way.
Yes.
And we have some of the earliest ones here, which still have a lot of charm. I think they're great.
Jesse brought in 3 of my favorites, but he actually revealed to me one that I've never seen that I actually really enjoy. This is his.
Yeah, this is a Hobo Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He came with a bindle, and he likes to huff paint in the Caldor parking lot.
The best thing about him is that they gave him one sneaker. It's so good, because they had to make that sculpt.
Yeah, I believe that this is Phil Ramirez, who did a lot of the Toy Biz stuff in the late 90s here. This is 1999. I just think he's great. He's kind of like battle damaged, and he's clearly taken a couple lumps. But the sculpts, it still holds up. It's very dynamic. The paint is vibrant. So yeah, he's easily my favorite of the Toy Biz Spider-Man.
On the show, we have covered Secret Warrior Spider-Man. This one I definitely had. It has a spring-loaded plastic web shooter with a string.
This one was great because not only was it a projectile, but you also have, a nice little swinging action you can get going.
So yeah, the string was not meant to be completely removed from the arm. It has a plastic nub on the end to kind of block it from going all the way out, and you can.
I believe this is called a T-board. I made that up completely.
Moving along to the classic villains, the ones that I enjoyed playing with the most. Right here are my 2 favorites, Venom and Carnage. Venom, you squeeze his leg, his head goes up like that.
Make him laugh.
Yeah, he's like, ha 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 ha, we are Venom.
No, come on, like.
Okay.
Good, right?
That was pretty good.
It sounded like slow-mo.
And then this one's the best, Carnage, with the plastic accessory, with claw, and he's definitely the most violent and scariest one, and he just has no regard for
anyone's well-being or feelings.
Yeah. So you're just chopping away.
He's really internalizing a lot of bad feelings.
Cassius, man. He's sick. I mean, just growing up in the 90s, I had the toys, I played the games, and, Toy Biz did such a good job.
I ate the cereal.
Yeah. I have a funny story that, in X-Men there was Morph that had the changing heads, and there was also Chameleon that had the changing heads. And one of, I believe it was Eddie Brock 2, the head snapped off, so I just glued on the Chameleon Venom head, and it was like the best action figure that I had.
So you kit bashed your own version.
Yeah.
Initially, when you said, let's do Spider-Man, it induced a groan in me because I'm Spider-Man'd out. I couldn't think of anything that was really cool enough to feature in the episode, and I started to think, like, there's got to be something that's just so super cool, that's Spider-Man related, that's not under ruse. I know what you're thinking. Then, as coincidence would have it, Instagram.
Toys for sale.
That's right, favorite hashtag in the world. Boom, these babies pop up, and I said, oh yeah, I remember these. these.
And I know in the next time on, people were like, what are these? Like, what was that toy? And honestly, I've never even seen this either. And you know, when I think about Spider-Man and any Marvel toys, I'm thinking about this scale, right? And this is still like almost even taller than your Marvel Legends figures.
These are arguably Mego size,
Yeah.
you know? These were made by Bandai. And this is part of their SIC line. And they've done movie realization figures. They did some for the Nolan Batman and a bunch of Japanese live-action films. They basically take these characters and they get really the best of the best sculptors in Japan to totally reinterpret them. You know, they're not screen accurate, but they're even better, I would argue.
Yeah, so these are based off of the Spider-Man 3, I would say.
The best of all the
absolutely.
Sam Raimi movies.
These have an excellent range of motion. Just the waist has a ball joint. You know, so for someone as flexible as Spider-Man, you're gonna want that because, like, look at this, right?
I mean, that's Spider-Man to me. Okay?
Yeah. And the best thing about a good Spider-Man action figure is finger articulation. Just you can pull down the
the ladies.
you can pull down the two middle fingers right here for you know, that perfect classic web shooter right there.
Or the fellas in the bum.
How awesome is that?
These things are just great. I mean, they have such dynamic poses, and if you look at the intricate little detail, look, there's even little scales, you know.
For his costume.
Yeah.
And, you know, his chest is just oh so ripped.
Yeah, he's definitely like skinny ripped, but definitely very swole and not a dad bod whatsoever.
Yeah, even the shoulders have you know, a little bit of like a flap.
A hinge, yeah.
Yeah, for a you know, for that extra posability, you know. But I really like this one the most. Like
Venom.
Yeah, the symbiote version of Spider-Man. But the front of his mask, you know, his face is
it's terrifying.
It's terrifying. It's almost like Venom, you know.
No, this Venom figure does have an interchangeable face. I unfortunately did not get the alternate head with the lot I purchased. Yeah, so if you guys find a spare Venom head out there, please send it to me.
This is honestly, you know, one of the best Spider-Man toys that I've ever played with, and especially for a newer one, and especially for something based off of Spider-Man 3. You know, that's pretty awesome. Another Spider-Man figure that comes really close is the Mafex for the Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. That's magnetic in the hands.
The Medicom one.
Yeah. It's awesome, but you know, these are so sick. Definitely. I'm just happy that, you know, Jesse even brought them up and purchased them, because I would have never even known about them. So hopefully there are people out there just like me, and you know, we are bringing on the knowledge onto you.
That's the whole point of Toy Pizza, to serve up a low-calorie dish and introduce stuff to people who have never seen it before. That doesn't make sense. Not a great sentence. Let's move on.
Look at that.
Well, and you broke it.
Dude, he's so sick.
So there you have it, folks. Let us know in the comment who is your favorite Spider-Man figure.
And do we need to dedicate another episode to your favorite comic book web slinger?
Or do we move on? Should we do DC finally? I don't know. We're thinking about it. We're very tired.
What is DC? First of all, we need to let us know in the comments what DC is.
What is a DC?
And until next time, pizza out.